I sure will. Good morning, everybody. You're listening to The Voice. Come on, dig me now. One and only Steve Harvey got a radio show. Okay, here we go. Today, folks, this is a good one because today I want to share with you something that affects every living soul. And that one thing is your attitude. This affects everyone. It is your attitude. You know, I don't know if anyone's ever told you, but I mean, many of you who listen know this, but there are a lot of people who don't understand. A positive attitude can bring about a change. A positive attitude can bring about a change. Well, now here we go with the naysayers. Well, Steve, what you mean if I'm just positive being changed? My mama gone. What me being positive got to do with that? Okay, now listen to me carefully. A positive attitude can bring about change. Well, okay, Steve, I hear you saying that, but they done fired me. So now what does my having a positive attitude have to do with the fact that they fired me? Well, one more time. A positive attitude can bring about change. Well, Steve, I sat up in here and gave 8, 9, 12 years of my life to this man, and he cheated on me and walked out. Now, what does me being positive have to do with him cheating on me? How that's gonna change that? Okay, here we go again. A positive attitude can bring about change. Now, listen to the whole thing now. The positive attitude and the change that can happen this is the start. It starts within you. See, life is 10% what happens, is 90% what you do about what happens. Okay, you gave 12 years of your life to this man. He cheated and left you holding the bag, the kids and everything. Now, what does being positive have to do with changing that? Or they came in and they fired you. You lost your job that you was a stellar performer at. But now how does you having a positive attitude, how does that change things for you? So far, we can use any example. Here's what happens. When you have a positive attitude, what it produces within you is a positive approach to life. And when you have a positive attitude and a positive approach to life, it causes you to be optimistic, to have a positive outlook, to expect things to eventually turn around and turn into a positive. That's very important because as the law of attraction comes into play, if you think positive thoughts, you attract positive things. If you think evil thoughts, you attract evil to you. You know, if you want for nothing, then nothing comes your way. If you want for positive attitude, if you want for positive results, if you want for a great outcome, that's what you attract to you. The change will begin within you. So let's take the man that walked out your life and left you holding the bag. Here's a positive attitude. Okay, 2 things have happened that's positive here. Number 1, you've ridded yourself of someone who is obviously going to be, if not already, been toxic in your life. Caused you many restless nights, a lot of uncomfortable feelings and uneasiness, not sure, insecurity. You've been going through it with this person, whoever they are. Number 1, that person has been released from your life. Number 2, it allows you now to have the someone who will treat you just the way you want to be treated. That's the positive outlook. That's the optimistic way. That's when you're a positive person, you see the positive in things that happen to you instead of burying yourself under the what's wrong with it, or oh, woe is me now concept. See, a positive attitude, when they came in there and they fired you and let you go, could this not have been just the opening you needed to finally start on a new career path that you've been talking about doing anyway? Could it possibly be a brand new chance for you to get the dream job or dream career of your choice? Could it not possibly be the perfect opportunity now for you to finally do something about that gift, about that talent that God gave you, that thing that you love to do? Could it not be the perfect time for you to pursue that? But if you don't have a positive attitude, then you lay there. Oh, they finna come get my house. Oh, what I'm gonna do now? Oh, this unemployment ain't enough. Oh, Lord, when this unemployment run out, what am I gonna do then? I won't have nothing. And you, oh, woe is me, until you become, oh, woe is me. But if you take it from the positive approach, some amazing things can happen in your life. I would tell you on a personal note that some of the best changes, some of the biggest moments in my life came after a loss. So I don't want to go down the list, but boy, I could tell you, let me tell you something. When they didn't want me on the radio anymore in L.A., when they was sick of the way I did radio out there, and they wanted me gone. And on May 23rd, 2005, when my deal was done with the Beat out in L.A., okay, look what happened though. Yeah, I was gone in May, but in September 19th, I started the Steve Harvey Radio Network with 4 cities. You see, but I didn't go, oh, woe is me. I said, oh, okay. God must have something else for me then. Because if he didn't remove me from this, there must be something else. Same thing can happen when you lose and you break up in a relationship. Same thing can happen to you. You never know the one God got for you. Now here you go. Here you go again. Now you get put into a situation where somebody treats you just the way you want to be treated, provide you with a whole lot of aspects of your life you knew nothing about prior to that. But you got to stay positive. If you stay positive, that positive attitude, that optimistic outlook, that always thinking, God got me no matter what happened to me. Some amazing things will happen in your life. It's a fact. I don't know how it works that way. I just know that's what it is. Positive attitude is everything, y'all. So get off the old woe is me negativity train, because it ain't going to take you nowhere but down. And get your outlook up. If you change your attitude, you change your altitude. Altitude is determined by your attitude. How high you go, how big you become, how far you go. It all depends on how you think. It all depends on what type of attitude you got. Ain't no very, very successful super negative people. It just doesn't coincide that way. If you see that, something happened to them along the way, and don't worry, you ain't got to worry about it, because you ain't going to see them long, because you can't stay up there like that. It's just too hard. All right? That's the conversation.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
Are you hungry for the inside scoop on women's soccer? I'm Sam Mewis.
And I'm Lynn Williams. And we're professional soccer players, best friends, and the host of Snacks, the only women's soccer podcast hosted by active players that gets into the most recent news, gossip, and fun of the NWSL, the women's national team, and the delightful, delicious, wacky world of snacks.
It's a weekly show about women's soccer, our friendship,
the foods that we like, the places we get our hair cut,
the random things that we come up with in our daily lives.
And we get to talk to a bunch of our friends all the time, which is like one of my favorite parts about it.
That's also my favorite part too.
Each week we have guests like Kelly O'Hara, Megan Rapinoe, Julie Foudy, all giving you an inside look at the NWSL, the road to the World Cup, and women's sports culture.
So what are you waiting for? Listen to Snacks on the iHeartRadio app, Apple Podcasts, or wherever you get your podcasts.
Ladies and gentlemen, the Steve Harvey Morning Show is going to start like this. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. I can turn a gray sky blue. I can make it rain whenever I wanted to. I can build a castle by my single greatest sand. I can make a ship sail.
Here we go.
On dry land. But my life is incomplete and I'm so blue. 'Cause I can't get next to you, girl. I can't get next to you. I can fly like a bird in the sky. Boy.
You slowed it down.
Boy, so I could hit that. Huh? That was for me.
Yeah.
I don't really care how you felt. That was for me.
You did that.
Boy. Them damn Temptations.
Yep.
Yes, sir.
Dennis
Was the truth.
Dennis.
Dennis Edwards was
Eddie.
my dude. I like David Ruffin.
Oh, yeah.
What?
How could you not? What?
Let me do it
David
for
Ruffin
you.
was a bad boy now.
Let me do it for you, Steve. I'm David Ruffin, and these are the Temptations. I said no. Not that they are the Temptations.
He wanted to have his name up front, too. Diana Ross
Diana
and
Ross
the
and the
Supremes,
Supremes.
all, you know.
Yeah.
Ain't nobody come to see you, Otis.
That's what it was. Shirley
That's what
Strawberry.
it was, Steve.
Hey, good morning, Steve. Thanks for that one. I like that one.
Carla Farrell
You know how I feel about them temps, baby. Good morning.
Jr.
Did Dennis Edwards always sing hard?
Every damn wall.
He didn't sing that.
Sing that. You just
That was
sing
that
it
one
hard.
star, yeah.
The
That
3rd
was
of
my jam,
September.
though, boy. Ball of Confusion, Nephew Tommy.
It was the 3rd of September.
Let's get it started up in here.
They are
Eve
always
of destruction,
remember.
tax deduction, city inspectors, bill collectors, mind closing demand, population out of hand, suicide, too many bills, hippies moving to the hills, people all over the world shouting in the wall. And the band played on. I memorized Ball of Confusion. That was my
see.
cut, man.
That's cool.
I for
Good
an
music.
eye, 2 for 2. Vote for me and I'll set you free. Rap on, brother. Rap on. Boy. Well, got a good show for y'all today. We off to a ready good start because I'm up. I'm ready. I'm ready. What? What?
Do it. Let's do it.
Today. Think I'm going to go play golf this week somewhere.
Uh-oh.
Yeah.
You know,
going?
Anywheres? What does that mean?
Yeah, I had enough. I had enough. People at my house lost
he
their
finna
damn
pull that
mind.
private jet out now.
Yeah.
he get ready to show him, Tommy.
He finna show him now. He gonna land on the green. Watch it.
What hole, Tommy? What hole?
He gonna land like right around the 9th hole, just decide if he want to go back and play the back.
Had that
nine
whole
or the
damn
front.
fairway up. They better stretch it out because 400 yards ain't enough.
Coming up at 32 minutes after the hour, we'll hear from the nephew as he runs that prank back right after this. You're listening.
To the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
It is time now to run that prank back with the nephew. What you got for us, Neff?
Shirley, this right here is I left my ring. All right, let's go, cat dog.
Hello,
Hello, I'm trying to reach a Mr. or Mrs. please.
this is Mrs.
Hi, my name is Dr. I'm actually trying to reach your husband Clarence. Is he available?
I have to check. Is there a reason you're calling?
Well, I'm actually the surgeon that actually did the procedure on removing his gallstones.
Yes.
How's he doing? Is there any complications thus far?
Well, no complication according to the doctor.
Okay.
Yes.
Well, listen, there's a couple little bit of things I want to discuss with you guys and see if we can maybe get them rectified. Is he around?
Yes, he's around.
Oh.
May I ask what is this in reference to?
Actually, Miss, when we actually did the procedure on your husband and removing the gallstones,
Yes.
I will say that there was a bit of a mistake made, and I'm hoping that he can come back in so we can kind of get it rectified. You know, it'll be actually 30 minutes, and he'll be in and out. But actually, when I removed the gallstones, and I'm very embarrassed to say this, I actually left my wedding ring inside your husband's.
You what?
And I understand, ma'am.
Would you say that again?
I say I actually left my wedding ring inside your husband when I actually removed the gallstones. And I'm hoping that he'll come back in so I can actually take it out and he'll be on his way.
Ooh, he's not gonna like this. Hold on, let me see, can I get him? Clarence!
What?
Do you know the surgeon is on the phone?
Surgeon?
Yeah, he's on the phone and he's saying he left something in you.
He left something in me.
In you, and he needs to go back and get it.
Hello, Mr.
Yeah.
Hi, how you doing? This is Dr. I actually did the surgery on you when you were came in and got your gallstones removed.
I remember you, Doctor.
I will say this, Mr. Clarence. I actually made a bit of a mistake when you were here, and my apology. If I can actually get you to come back in, man, I can get you taken care of. And this is just a big mistake on my part. But when you guys came in and I removed your stones, I actually left my wedding ring inside.
Inside of me?
Yes, sir.
Your wedding ring?
Sir, I know this is crazy, but yes, I have truly made a mistake and want to see if I can get this thing rectified and get this thing taken out. And I tell you, man, I've been without my ring, and my wife is raising holy hell about it.
Yeah. But you know something, Dr.? We got a problem.
What do you mean?
I mean, I'm about to go back to work. I really can't be going back into the operating room for somebody to take a ring out of me that they left by mistake. You know what I'm saying?
No. Okay.
I mean, you know, I realize your wife might be upset and you need your ring, but at this point, that ring's going to have to stay where it is for a while.
Sir, I honestly can't allow for that ring to stay there another 2 or 3 days. I don't think you understand exactly what I'm going through. There's no way I can allow that.
Well, that...
You got to go back to work.
Yeah, I got to go back to work, but you know something? I mean, we're talking about a bad, serious problem. You know, we're talking about malpractice. I mean, we're talking about me taking off more time from work when I'm ready to go back. I mean, we're talking lawsuit, all kind of stuff here. We need to get together. Can you hear me, Doc?
No, yeah.
Right now. He needs to come over here now.
Uh-oh. Okay, my wife's a little upset, too. I mean, I can't get back on an operating table.
Sir, this won't take but seconds for me to snip that thing and get that ring out of there. It won't take but a minute. I mean, you still have the same incisions there. I can go right back into where the same scar was and take that out and keep it moving.
Go back into the same incision? You're going to operate again if you cut me open?
Sir, I promise you won't even know I was there. I'll go in there and take that ring out just that quickly.
Okay, but let me ask you this here. My wife is about to go crazy. I'm a pretty good guy here. But, I mean, you left a ring in me. I mean, do you all have malpractice insurance or something?
Sir, we have plenty of insurance. It's really more about what I'm going through at home.
So I'm doing this for you?
Yeah, pretty much here at this point. I mean, no one actually from the hospital actually knows that I'm actually calling you.
Wow.
Got a problem.
I mean, that's a big problem. You said something about malpractice.
No, I didn't say anything about malpractice. You guys actually said that. I didn't say anything.
Okay. Now, let me...
I said it's malpractice.
Okay. Hold on now, Doris. Hold on. Well, now, let me ask you this here. Every time I've heard of somebody leaving something inside of somebody, it usually ends up being a situation where it sets up infections and stuff.
Well, that's 18 karat gold. That's not going to infect you at all.
Yeah, I understand what you're saying, but good grief. I mean, I didn't even want to do the first surgery, but I didn't have any choice.
You know what, Mr. I'll be honest with you. I tried to talk to you and be patient with you. If I got to come over and put some chloroform up against your nose and knock you out in order to perform this procedure to get my ring, then damn it, that's what I got to do.
Whoa, hold on there, Doc. What I'm supposed to be doing while you doing that? Did you hear that? Did you hear what he said?
Yeah, just let him come over. I got something for you. Come on.
I'm not going to stand for these threats, Doc. That's your problem with your ring. Now, up until now, everything was cool. Now you got a big problem. I tell you this here. I'm at home right now.
You're at home with my ring. You got my ring.
You can come get it right now.
Yeah, it is mine.
You waiting on?
Okay. Now I don't have a problem coming right over there to get my ring because I need my ring back.
Let's do it. Come on over.
And I'll be waiting for you too. You out of your mind?
We got something for you, Doc.
Hey, listen. I don't care what the both of you are doing. The bottom line is that you have my ring.
I got your ring. You just told me I had it, didn't you? It's inside of me. Where it's going to stay.
Sir, I'm not going to continue to go back and forth with you.
You're not going to continue to do anything because you come over here, I'm going to take you out. You've already threatened to come over here and put chloroform to my nose, knocking me out to go in the side of my body. You come over here, Doc, you got problems.
Now, tell you what, I don't want any problems out of your wife or out of you about a simple procedure that's only going to take 30 minutes and everybody will be happy after that.
You won't make it back home. Caprando?
I understand everything you say. I got one more thing I need to say to the both of you all. Are you listening to me?
I'm listening.
Is Doris listening?
No, not really, because I've already tuned you out.
Well, here's the last thing I need to say to you. This is Nephew Tommy from the Steve Harvey Morning Show. Y'all just got pranked by y'all niece, Peaches.
What? You hear that? I'll be damned. Nephew Tommy. Nephew Tommy, is that you?
This is me, man.
Nephew, did you hear that? Nephew Tommy. Hey, Nephew Tommy.
Yeah.
I still got your ring.
You got my ring.
I'm an old man. You're messing with my heart talking about going back inside of my body.
All right, let me speak to Miss Doris.
Yes?
Miss Doris, you all right?
Yes, I'm fine.
Hey, Miss Doris, I got one more thing to ask.
Huh?
What is the baddest radio show in the land?
The Steve Harvey Morning Show.
You're listening
to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
Time now for Ask the CLO. Chief Love Officer Steve Harvey is in the building. This one, CLO, is from Felicia in Philly. Felicia says, I'm 28 years old and my father is only 15 years older than me, and that's a problem. My mother is the same age as he, but she acts her age. My father is everywhere I go, dating women my age and still getting in fights in the club. He's childish and ghetto, so I try to steer clear of him in public. He got arrested last week for public intoxication, and I went to pick him up from jail, and he smelled like weed. Is there any way to make him grow up?
Oh, that jail usually does it. Jail or police ass whooping, things like this. Mm-hmm. So I don't really know that there's anything that you can do per se, because this is some stuff that's lacking in him, and I don't think that you can provide it for him as a 28-year-old female. The only suggestion I have is to go to him and have a heart-to-heart and say, you're my dad. I love you, but you're an embarrassment to me. And I wish you would act more like a father than try to act like a peer. I don't want to see you in the club. I don't want you embarrassing me. Would you focus on being my father before you ruin our relationship? That's the only thing I could say you might can try.
All right, CLO, thank you. All right. Spears in New Orleans says, I'm in my mid-30s and I'm balding early, so I need your advice. I'm a fairly large man and I wear a lot of hats to hide my thinning hair. I'm not secure enough in my looks to go ahead and cut off all my hair. Steve, I know you, Tommy, and Jay are all bald and you have nice shaped heads. If I cut off my hair, I will look like Mr. Potato Head. What inspired you to go bald? How can I get that kind of confidence?
Well, first of all, Spears, let me help you out with something. You're 30, you're not comfortable with the way you look, and you got a little overweight. So now, use the big fat bald head ugly ass man.
Where does that say that in the letter?
Well, it's in the letter and it's hidden. You have to know how to do this. Now
I'm a fairly large man.
Fairly large. That's fat ass. when a man say I'm fairly large, what we're saying, an interpretation for a man, is my ass is fat.
Steve,
I'm a fat. No, there's nothing wrong with that. It's how we are as men. You can't solve problems unless you admit you have one. Now, he's not attractive.
He didn't say that.
Read the question.
I'm not secure enough. I'm not secure enough in my look.
There you go, right there. Now, what that means, Shirley? I'm not secure in my looks. What? That's ugly. That's what that is. See, I know what he's going through because I did it. Listen to me, Spears. I was not secure in my looks. Cause
what?
I was ugly. I still am technically, but
cute at the bank.
I have fixed myself.
Sexy at the bank.
I have fixed myself where I'm perfectly comfortable with my fat ugly ass. Now listen to me. Before this bald spot start doing some things you don't want it to do, Spears, let it go.
Don't fight it.
Don't fight this.
Let it pee it.
Yes. Am I right, Jay?
You're not going to win this fight.
That is not
winnable. Bald is undefeated, okay? They have never lost a battle. Bald has never lost a battle.
Male pattern baldness has no cure. You can buy Rogaine all you want to. You ain't finna do nothing but have a little fuzz in the top of your head. Dog, shave your head, suck your stomach.
Shave your head.
First of all, dog,
jump in.
Get in the gym. You could do something about that. Get in the gym, watch what you eat. Get an 80-20 diet, man. 80% healthy, 20% do like you want to. 150 minutes of cardio a week. 150 minutes of cardio a week. That's 30 minutes, 5 days a week.
You could do that, Spears.
Easy.
Easily.
He's only in his mid-30s.
Because you're going to be bald.
Yeah.
Don't matter how much you exercise.
And you're going to be unattractive.
So them two
Not
definitely.
say that in the letter.
But at least, man, be cut and unattractive.
Yeah.
That'll get you somebody.
Okay.
Fine, huh?
Yeah.
Hopefully that'll boost your confidence, Spears.
And
Okay.
can I add one more thing?
Yeah, Jay. I was gonna.
If you have enough money, we don't know what your money thing is right now. Don't nobody care how much hair you got, okay? Trust me on that one.
That's what Steve said. All right. So, Jay, since you brought that up, why don't you go ahead? I know you have a question for the CLO.
You know I do.
Yeah.
How do you break loose from a lady who's paying for every damn thing, everything you own, but you just don't like the relationship? How do you break away? What do you do?
There's an old saying,
Yeah.
and I want every man to listen to this.
Okay.
You can't snatch your head out the lion's mouth.
What does that mean? Now break that down, Steve.
You can't don't snatch your head out the lion's mouth. If your head is in the lion's mouth, you got to ease it out. Don't jerk, cause it bite down. Your ass is in trouble. You cannot snatch your head out the lion's mouth. So you got to ease out. Paying for everything. You got to slowly start missing. You got to slowly form another relationship. You got to you can't let her detect it, because if she detect it, she bite down on you. You ain't got nothing.
What's that sound, Steve? Did that sound again?
Bite down on your ass.
All right, CLO. Thank you, as always, for your great advice.
Now you're fat, you're bald-headed, and you're cut up. See, that's an ugly ass look, man.
All right, more of this crazy, ignorant show. Steve Harvey Morning Show right after this.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
Are you hungry for the inside scoop on women's soccer?
I'm Sam Ewis.
And I'm Lynn Williams.
And we're professional soccer players, best friends, and the host of Snacks, the only women's soccer podcast hosted by active players that gets into the most recent news, gossip, and fun of the NWSL, the women's national team, and the delightful, delicious, wacky world of snacks.
It's a weekly show about women's soccer, our friendship,
the foods that we like, the places we get our hair cut,
the random things that we come up with in our daily lives.
And we get to talk to a bunch of our friends all the time, which is like one of my favorite parts about it.
That's also my favorite part too.
Each week we have guests like Kelly O'Hara, Megan Rapinoe, Julie Foudy, all giving you an inside look at the NWSL, the road to the World Cup, and women's sports culture.
So what are you waiting for? Listen to Snacks on the iHeartRadio app, Apple Podcasts, or wherever you get your podcasts.
Hey everybody, we know there are a ton of podcasts out there. Well, we have one we would love for you to check out. It is called the Pen Pals Podcast with Daniel Van Kirk and Rory Scovel. We are both stand-up comedians, we're actors, we're writers, but now, most of all, we are your pen pals.
Every single episode, we get 2 letters that we read from our listeners, our new pen pals. It can be about anything going on in their life, and sometimes we're also joined by guests like Will Ferrell.
I'm going to bring you up in front of the group, and I'm going to punch you as hard as I can in the stomach.
Rose Byrne.
This is West Hollywood. We keep it clean.
Judd Apatow.
If you use like Beats by Dre, is that considered handyman work?
Conan O'Brien.
I'm just showing you that my mind is quick, if not that funny.
And Mandy Moore.
We're all crossing the line together.
Listen to the Pen Pals Podcast on Will Ferrell's Big Money Players Network, on the iHeartRadio app, Apple Podcasts, or wherever you get your podcasts.
Sincerely, your new pen pals, Daniel Van Kirk
and Rory Scovel.
Well, Americans may not take all their vacation days. Whew. Everybody on this show can agree to that, except for one person. Mm-hmm.
I say so.
I'm not talking about you this time.
Okay. Oh, no. Him? Oh, no.
He take all his at once.
He take his in summer hours.
Yeah.
You ain't doing that with your little ragged ass life. Let me have that week you got laying over there.
Vacation days, sick days, whatever he can take off, he does it. Is he sick on his sick days?
No, this golf week.
Yeah.
Are you talking to me?
No, we're talking about you.
Okay.
Americans may not take all their vacation days, but that does not mean that we don't spend a lot of time thinking about those vacation days. New research revealed that Americans spend about 284 days of their life dreaming about being on vacation. And we spend that's a lot of time. Then we spend more than 113 hours every year thinking about being on a beach somewhere. And your vacation pics on social media, people don't like those. They do not. Stop putting those up. Yes. They make people jealous. They bring out
that
the hate.
one and them pictures of that food. That right there.
The study found that every day the average person sees vacation pictures on social media. That makes them mad, okay? That's probably why 30%...
Those are haters, Shirley.
Yeah, I know. That's 30...
They're haters.
Uh-huh.
Nobody cares.
That's probably why 36% of Americans admit they put those vacation pics on social media to show people just how great their lives are. So Steve, you and your wife Marjorie take wonderful vacations. Yes. And we know you guys ball till you fall when you go on vacation, but what we want to know is, how do you vacation on a budget before you got to where you are now? How did you do?
Well, I just need to know, how much we're talking about. If you tell me what the budget is, there are things I can recommend.
Let's do $2,000.
Okay, $2,000.
Yeah.
For a family of four. Okay.
He ain't finna leave the city. What?
Chuck E. Cheese and...
He ain't finna leave the city.
That's $500 apiece.
Yeah.
Well, we ain't going nowhere.
Why do you sound like that?
Okay, all right, here we go. Let me change that.
Yeah.
We're going to have to drive somewhere. We have to make the gas budget be how much? Okay, let me ask you, how much it costs to fill up an average tank right now?
60 minutes.
That's like about 50 to $60.
So we need to stay one gas tank going and one gas tank coming. We talking about $120 out the budget.
Okay, there we go.
Man, we got to stay within one tank. So we're talking it's got to be within 300 miles.
You gotta
now,
okay.
If we're going to stay overnight, we got to get in economically feasible accommodation.
Okay. A decent hotel.
These are stuff like Comfort Inn suites. Now, reason I would recommend Comfort Inn, because they had a free breakfast. Okay. See, that saved money.
Yeah.
Now, and they got free Wi-Fi. So you got to take this consideration. And if you stay at Comfort Inn, you get points. I'm just working with this $2,000. So everybody's room is $50 a night. Would you say that's fair? 60. So you need just 2 rooms.
One for the kids.
You and the wife and one for the kids with a connector door and leave the damn door open.
Yeah.
I like it.
Yeah.
So they don't burn that damn hotel down. And then you got other issues. So we got 2 rooms at, let's say, $70, $5 a night. That's $150. 2 nights. We looking at $300 in rooms.
How many nights? We gonna do 2 nights only?
Well, I'm trying to get it together first. We got to stay somewhere. We're gonna do $350 for rooms, and we got $120 on gas. We about $550, $450, something like that.
We're getting tight.
All right, now let's just say we got $1,500 left.
Okay.
Oh, okay. That's a nice amount of money. Yeah.
Did we eat yet?
Yeah, we ain't.
No,
I
damn thing.
Ain't nothing.
We should make some sandwiches before we leave.
Pack a cooler full of sandwiches.
Because you're driving.
But make sandwiches that stick, peanut butter and jelly. Ain't finna be no whole lot of ham now.
Right. Okay.
Peanut butter and jelly sandwiches, pimento spread sandwiches.
It got to stick with you.
Nobody give a damn what you don't want. This all we got.
You want a vacation or you want to eat? You want to eat?
Pork skins and water. You got to get something in you that swell. Pork skins and water. I'm familiar with all this. This is what we do.
We got high blood pressure by the time
we take bag of them pork skins and drink a bottle of water. You ain't even gonna know you're hungry.
That baby mouth is flaming.
Damn that, but at least they quit crying about hunger. All right, now we got us a little something to eat.
Pimento spread and pork skin.
Them kids are stopped up.
There's a hospital on the way.
Come on with your vacation.
We got to have some kind of activities now.
Yeah.
We going to Six Flags with a day pass for everybody.
Okay.
Or we going to the zoo where you can really entertain kids and keep it on the budget. Or we going to a state park.
Okay.
Nice.
Pull up at it where we can barbecue out there and just let the kids run till they drop in an open field. And you got to put your grill, what you only going to stay there and watch, way on the other side, away from the car. Then you run your kids to the car to get stuff. That helps zap the energy out of their ass.
Oh, okay.
And it give them something to do. You can see the car from your barbecue grill, but it's way across the field. Send their ass back and forth across that field about 6 trips. And every time you send them, say, "Hair up."
You wrong for this, man.
Oh, dog, I know how to work this.
Man.
Wrong for this.
I love it.
I did all of this.
You think you having fun because you running in that field. But that third trip back, they ass is walking. I said, "Hair up." Your ass walking for. You gonna burn this meat. Put some responsibility on there.
All right, Steve, we gotta go. You're listening
To the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
Time now for a round of Would You Rather. Would you rather end every single phone call with "I love you" or accidentally call your partner the wrong name during lovemaking?
I'm gonna end it. I'm gonna end it with "I love you." I'm not gonna call nobody the wrong name.
Oh, no.
I'm not calling my wife the wrong name.
Ooh, Lord.
Be on the phone with Junior, getting off the phone with him. "I love you, Junior."
I love
I
you.
love you too, T. I love you. No, we gonna be here.
That wrong name. What about you, Steve?
Oh, no. I'm just gonna end it with "I love you."
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, cool.
Everybody?
Everybody.
Yeah.
Boy, that fight last night was off the chain, man. Woo! All right, Uncle Steve, love you.
Love you too, dog.
Man.
Don't call anybody the wrong name. All right. Would you rather date the celebrity of your choice? The celebrity of your choice, or would you rather date the hottest person you actually know?
Oh, well, B. Yeah, B for me. Yeah, I was A this morning until Sheree started dating the boy from
Martell.
the show. Yeah, I was A.
So you're gonna date the hottest person you actually know.
Which is still her.
So Tommy, we know you're gonna date Hallie. We know this.
All day. All day, every day. Yeah. Matter of fact, I bought 2 lottery tickets. I don't know if I won yet. I got to go check my ticket.
Oh, Lord. All right. Would you rather eat mystery leftovers from your work refrigerator?
B.
Okay, not so fast. Or would you rather eat a stranger's leftover that they left on their plate at a restaurant? Ugh. Both of those are nasty.
What?
Both of those are nasty.
I'm not doing now one of them.
You got to pick one.
I'd rather starve.
Work refrigerator or a stranger's leftover?
Man.
On their
Off
plate.
a plate in a restaurant.
At a restaurant.
Man, you know how nasty that refrigerator is in that work?
I saw a dude eating off of a room service tray in the hallway once.
No.
Oh, I watched him sit there and some burger left. He picked that burger up and ate it, man.
Wow.
But he was a guest in the
walked
hotel?
right on up the hallway to his room.
Okay. Would you rather punch a wall with force or get punched in the chest with full force? Punch a wall with full force or get punched in the chest with full force? Which one?
We don't know. Who we talking about punching us in our chest? Who we talking? We don't know.
If it's Marjorie, I'll take the punch in the chest.
All right.
She ain't that big.
That's today's round of Would You Rather. Thank you, guys. You're listening
To the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
All right, so Steve, here's a funny story. A guy on Facebook said that he heard someone call an old car a jalopy, and he said he knew right away that guy was old. So I got to ask Tommy and Jr., what are some of your favorite old person words or phrases, things you've been hearing all your lives, that old people say? Like jalopy, for instance. Calling a car a jalopy.
When Steve calls somebody on drugs a junkie,
you know.
Junkie is
Just not an
when I get a junkie,
It's my favorite, though.
You don't hear that often.
No, you don't.
I love it.
With that word, too.
Oh, you're comfortable with it, Steve?
Yeah. I was talking to my brother the other day, and my brother said, man, I can't stand that jive-ass turkey. What? Damn, bro.
That's right out of the 70s.
Jive-ass turkey. My brother's still saying that.
What about you, Junior?
When old people say, these old players, they say, boy, if I had your hand, I cut mine off. I don't know where they got that from.
They all say it, though.
Boy, if I had your hand, boy, I cut mine off.
I'll tell you another one right here. Y'all want some hot water cornbread? What?
Hot water cornbread.
Hot water cornbread.
What is that? Yeah.
That's old as hell, hot water cornbread. You like red eye gravy? What? Y'all still doing that?
These are your favorite old people sayings or phrases.
Boy,
between me and you and the fence post, I'm gonna tell you something. Between me and you and the fence post. What?
Yeah.
What?
You know, like when you see over there, Tommy, them old people be sitting there saying, looking at me like a new calf standing at a fence. What they be saying there?
What? Wait, say it again, Junior.
What they saying? Looking at me like a new calf, looking at a new gate. I say, where did you get that from?
I've never heard that one before.
I've never heard that. A new gate. That's down in Brenham, Texas. I mean, go down there. That's it. That's it.
And I got
just go down there.
Friend from Brenham. Hey, Kamisha.
My daddy brother, Uncle Lewis. I've been to hell and jail. They both the same. I didn't put the orange jumper. I didn't put the orange jumper and the flip flop on. What?
Yeah.
You been to hell and jail, they both.
Yeah, what is that?
I'm gonna tell you something now. Don't nothing beat a hog head cheese sandwich.
You're gonna stick with food.
Wait a minute, hold
I'm
up.
getting that vibe.
Cause that's old. You can't even say that. My children have no idea what that is.
No.
Hog head cheese.
No, hog head cheese. Boy, you can't beat a hog head cheese sandwich.
That's the fastest way to raise your blood pressure.
My children have never had that. My children have never had chitlins. Never.
No.
Wow.
For what?
Well, hell, they've never been poor. Let's just start there.
There you go.
Damn it. When old people say one in the hand beat two in the bush, what does that mean?
That means better go with what you got. Don't go mess with something over there. Go with what you got.
Yeah.
A bird in the hand
beat two in the bush.
See, if you let the one in your hand go and stick your hand in that bush and them birds fly off, you ain't gonna have no damn bird.
I never knew what that meant.
Nothing.
Yeah.
Okay. Never knew what that meant.
Favorite.
And you know what we used to hear? Mark my words. Because I said that to Tasha. Mark my words. What does that mean?
Mark my word means write this down, because this finna happen.
If I can get you to use your head for more than a hat rack, we're gonna be all right.
Oh,
you know
Lord,
that?
yeah.
Oh.
My mom used to say something about a chicken in a pot and a window to throw it out of. Have you heard that saying?
Ain't got a pot to piss in or a window to throw it out of.
That's it.
Yeah.
What chicken? Shirley, what?
I don't know where you got that.
What you talking about?
I was thinking
He was bougie, y'all.
Who's throwing the chicken out the pot? I was like, what, Mom? What are you saying? All right, coming up
Stop
next.
all that piddling round.
Yes. What is piddling?
That's the same thing as you.
Keep still.
Come on, Shirley, let's go. We got to go see a man by the horse.
Oh, I thought it was a dog. Okay, coming up next, the nephew will be here with the prank phone call right after this.
Where did you grow up at?
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
Coming up at the top of the hour, right about 4 minutes after, it's my strawberry letter for today's subject. This young man has me weak in the knees.
Okay.
All right, right now though, it's the nephew here with today's prank phone call. What you got for us, Nat?
I don't know yet. I'm trying to go through my archives here, Shirley. Find something.
Still dealing with that old school Rolodex, aren't you?
Yeah, that's the best way. All my stuff written.
Today.
Yeah.
Ain't nothing online.
Nothing, Junior, right?
Yeah. This is all filed. This is like library stuff right here. Yeah. These pranks are filed. You know what I'm saying? This is when you go to the what's that thing you used to go to in the library oh my God, what is that called?
Card catalog.
Oh yeah, with
card catalog. Yeah. Pull it up and it's a screen. That's the first time we was really looking at a screen right there. That's that right there.
Microfiche. What was it called? Something.
But anyway,
it's so old we can't.
It's those kind of archives, okay?
Yes.
Okay, it's those kind of archives. But anyway, this right here is church parking lot. Church parking lot. I'm looking at it right here in the files. Church parking lot. Okay, it's written in pencil with a number 2 pencil. Church
boxes they repossessed from Trump.
Mar-a-Lago is top class.
Under C.
He got a prank in here. What is he doing with a prank in there? Church parking lot. Let's go, Cat Dog.
Hello, this is Brendan.
Brendan. Hey, I'm trying to reach you. How you doing? Brendan, I want to make sure I got the right person. You the person that, you work at the first of all, I go to,
what's your name again?
My name Calvin, brother Calvin. Brother, I go to, St. Missionary Baptist Church where you.
Okay.
Yeah. So.
Yeah. So everything all right?
Everything's fine. Well, I got a little issue and I'm trying to, get to the bottom of it. Now you work in the, before service start, you work in the parking lot on and
I do the attending.
Yeah, and you tell people where to park and stuff, right?
Right. Would you looking for some employment? You wanna join us?
Nah. To see the issue I got, man, I've been dealing with this probably about the last 2 months now.
What's wrong, brother?
Okay, hold on. I'm trying to tell you. So the problem is when I come to the church, last couple of months, man, I've been like my regular car and broke down on me. So I got an old van that I've been.
Sorry to hear about that.
Yeah. I got an old van that I've been using to get around in. So now for the last 2 months, I've been riding in it. When I come into the church, and I find out who you were, but you keep sending me to the back of the parking lot. And then, I noticed. Nah, bro, not on the real. So you sending me to the back and I'm noticing when I see cars that's like 2010, 2015 cars.
Well, brother, listen, we don't have no, set place where we put model car. I just direct the traffic, brother.
Okay, so you trying to tell me for the last 2 months you just direct traffic, but you directed me to the back every time. But a car behind me or a car in front of me, it'll be going to the front.
Nah, where you getting this information from?
I didn't seen you, man, send people to the front to park. I didn't seen you do it.
Nah, I just put the bigger vehicles in the back and certain it's really no schedule. If you come in, I just direct you to the right or the left. It's really nothing to it, really.
So you're not trying to say so my van being raggedy ain't the reason why I'm being.
No. That's not what we're about. Nah.
Okay.
I'm sorry you feel that way. So I guess this Sunday.
Let me. I'm gonna tell you about this Sunday.
I can make sure.
No. Let me tell you right now. When my van pull up there Sunday, I'm gonna tell you right now. If I get sent to the back, I'm gonna tell you right now. It's gonna be a problem if I get sent to the back.
Whoa.
Now you don't have to cuss, brother. Just calm down. It's not that serious.
No, it is that serious. Cause see, I already know. I know I got a ragged ass van. I know that. But see, that's the reason why I'm getting sent to the back, and I know it because the car I had before, y'all was sending me up front. So I already know. I'm just saying. I'm telling you right now, Brendan. I'm telling you right now, it's gonna be a problem if I get sent to the back.
Brother, you just singled me out, or did you?
No, I didn't single you out. You are the person that has been sending me to the back, dude.
No, I haven't.
Hey man, why are you sending?
Why are you accusing me of something?
I ain't got, because I didn't seen it.
No, you are. You're calling me. You're calling me out of the blue, and you're accusing me of something that I'm not doing.
You done sent my ragged ass van to the back. You done it. You done it 2 months straight, Brendan. You have done it.
No, I haven't.
Yes,
no, I have not.
Yes, you have. You sent all the pretty cars up front. That's what you're doing. But I tell you what, come Sunday, gonna be a problem.
So now you threatening me? I mean, now listen. We can meet up at it. We can meet up there before any cars get there. How about that?
I don't care how you want to do it, Brendan.
No, you actually do know how you want to do it, so bring it then.
Okay, I'm letting you know. My car,
5 a.m.
my van gonna be up front. Comes
your van. Your van. It's me and you. How about that? You want to talk tough Tony stuff?
Okay. So you swelling all up now? You all right? So cool.
Sound like you already did. So I guess I'm matching you.
Okay. Well, no problem.
I'm not gonna call. Listen, brother. Listen. You're not gonna call my phone and threaten me and tell me what you think I did when I didn't do it.
I done told you, man. You've been sending me to the damn back, man.
We passed what you thought.
Okay.
That's what it is.
No, it's what I know. It's what I know, Brendan. It's what I know. Okay.
Well,
you didn't send me.
Where you at right now?
Okay. You know, we ain't got work. You know what? I tell you what. Come Sunday, that's your ass then, Brendan.
No. How about what you doing right now?
What you mean what I'm doing right now? I'm at work right now.
Oh. So you at work calling me about some bullshit parking spot?
Oh, okay. Oh, look at the cussing Christian now. Look at you.
No.
Look at the cussing.
No. Matter of fact, you. Okay. If you want to do something, let's do it now. Parking lot. I don't care where we at.
Okay.
That's one thing you're not gonna do is disrespect me. I'm telling you that right now, brother Calvin. You bring your ass down here, I'm gonna fold you like a wet piece of paper. You don't know who you with. Okay. I done been locked up 6-7 years. I'm just in the church trying to get my life together. And you think you're just gonna talk to me? You got another thing coming, brother. I'm gonna tell you that right now. So if you want to get it on, meet me in the parking lot right now. I give you an hour to get there, you piece of
See, now you're trying to scare me with your background.
I'm trying to tell you what it is.
Oh, no, you're trying to scare me with your background or something. Like, evidently, I didn't know you had been in jail.
With the wrong one.
I'm just going to say this. Do you know Lester that also worked?
I know Lester.
He also had the cars parking?
Would you try to buy yourself out of this? This what I'm about to lay on you?
No.
Because now you're talking about I know Lester.
Okay. Lester is the person to tell me to call you. This is Nephew Tommy from the Steve Harvey Morning Show. Brendan, your boy Lester in the parking lot got me to prank phone call you.
Y'all got me out here talking reckless. I should hope Pastor don't hear this one.
Well, hang in there, brother, and do this for me, man. Tell me this. What is the baddest, and I mean the baddest radio show in the land?
Man, the Steve Harvey radio show, man.
Hey, man, if you see somebody Sunday pull up in a van, show them some love, baby. Show them some love.
I might have to call out this week, man. My heart can't take it.
I think I did that thing right there. You know what I'm saying? You know, our preachers say they preached that thing this morning. I pranked that thing this morning. You hear me?
Yeah. Praise and worship time, guys.
Come on here, Shirley. Yeah. Prank and worship. Woo!
Prank and worship.
Boy, I might have something. If pastors around the globe let me come and do prank and worship. That right there.
All right, thank you, nephew. Coming up next is Strawberry Letter. Subject, this young man has me weak in the knees. We'll get into it right after this.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
Are you hungry for the inside scoop on women's soccer?
I'm Sam Ewis.
And I'm Lynn Williams.
And we're professional soccer players, best friends, and the host of Snacks, the only women's soccer podcast hosted by active players that gets into the most recent news, gossip, and fun of the NWSL, the women's national team, and the delightful, delicious, wacky world of snacks.
It's a weekly show about women's soccer, our friendship,
the foods that we like, the places we get our hair cut,
the random things that we come up with in our daily lives.
And we get to talk to a bunch of our friends all the time, which is like one of my favorite parts about it.
That's also my favorite part too.
Each week we have guests like Kelly O'Hara, Megan Rapinoe, Julie Foudy, all giving you an inside look at the NWSL, the road to the World Cup, and women's sports culture.
So what are you waiting for? Listen to Snacks on the iHeartRadio app, Apple Podcasts, or wherever you get your podcasts.
Hey everybody, we know there are a ton of podcasts out there. Well, we have one we would love for you to check out. It is called the Pen Pals Podcast with Daniel Van Kirk and Rory Scovel. We are both stand-up comedians, we're actors, we're writers, but now, most of all, we are your pen pals.
Every single episode, we get 2 letters that we read from our listeners, our new pen pals. It can be about anything going on in their life, and sometimes we're also joined by guests like Will Ferrell.
I'm going to bring you up in front of the group, and I'm going to punch you as hard as I can in the stomach.
Rose Byrne.
This is West Hollywood. We keep it clean.
Judd Apatow.
If you use like Beats by Dre, is that considered handyman work?
Conan O'Brien.
I'm just showing you that my mind is quick, if not that funny.
And Mandy Moore.
We're all crossing the line together.
Listen to the Pen Pals Podcast on Will Ferrell's Big Money Players Network, on the iHeartRadio app, Apple Podcasts, or wherever you get your podcasts.
Sincerely, your new pen pals, Daniel Van Kirk
and Rory Scovel.
Time now for today's Strawberry Letter, and if you need advice on relationships, dating, work, sex, parenting, and more, please submit your Strawberry Letter to steveharveyfm.com and click Submit Strawberry Letter. We could be reading your letter just like this right here, right now.
Buckle up and hold on tight. We got it for you. Here it is. Strawberry Letter.
Thank you, nephew. Subject, this young man has me weak in the knees. Dear Steve and Shirley, I am a 63-year-old black woman, and I've never been married, and I don't have any children. I was raised to believe that sex outside of marriage was wrong, so I didn't have sex until I was 32 years old. It was never that exciting to me, so I did not put much effort into having a great sex life. I always met and dated great guys, but they would all tell me that I had no passion or promise in the bedroom. For that same reason, I have never had an orgasm until this year. I met a 42-year-old man, and we hit it off. I didn't think I'd fall for him, so I never told him my age or my sexual history. The first time we were intimate, he didn't care how inexperienced I was. He did all of the work, and I had several out-of-body experiences with him. I can honestly say that I have been missing out on something magical. I could not get enough of this man, but there's just one little problem. I'm ashamed of him. He's a thug, and he owns a barbershop, so he is always in jeans and a hoodie or t-shirt. I can usually hear his music before he pulls up in my driveway. My neighbors have seen him come and go, and I know it looks strange that he leaves late at night. I can't let any of my friends or family know about him. He says he is not seeing anyone else and that I'm special to him. I may be hypnotized by the sex, but I really enjoy talking to him too. He's got his head on straight and he takes care of his business. Is this man out of my league and I need to leave him where I found him? Or is it okay to have a secret maintenance man? I have a lot of catching up to do. Yes, you do. First of all, why do you think you have to keep him a secret? I mean, you are 63 years old. That means you are good and grown. So what you do is your business. I mean, you don't have to explain it to anyone. You don't have any kids. I'm amazed that your life is not your own right now. And what I mean by that is you're letting all these other people, what they think and say, run you because you don't want them to meet him. He's a secret to you and all of that. I mean, you want to keep him a secret. You said you're ashamed of him. Why? Why are you ashamed of him? Because the age difference or because you think he's a thug? You call him a thug. Why do you call him a thug? Because he wears jeans and a hoodie? I don't understand. Then you say near the end of the letter that he has his head on straight. You like talking to him. He takes care of business. So which is it? it? Is he a thug, or does he have his head on straight and take care of business? And you like talking to him. What do you want for yourself? I think you just need to really sit down and make up your mind at 63 so you can go ahead and live your life. You have to have a say in your own life and how, without all these other people in your business. You've already missed out on a lot. Like you said at the end of your letter, you have a lot of catching up to do. Yes, you do. A whole lot. So let's start now. Steve?
Well, I know what's really going on here. 63-year-old black woman, never been married, ain't got no kids. You was raised right, believe that sex outside the marriage was wrong. Everybody done heard that one. It's supposed to be a sin. It's called fornication, but we already know that that's everybody's sin. So I ain't have sex till I was 32. Wasn't never that exciting to me. I ain't put a lot of effort into it. I just pretty much just laid over there, and then, yeah, had some great guys, but everybody, all of them told you ain't got no passion. Because you were just laying there. Oh, man. See, when you don't have passion, you need something, noises or something. You got to reach over and spank something. Got to try something. Got to talk back. Got to just holler out something. We need something. You just over there just taking deep breath. Like, when is you going to be through? We need something, You're 63 years old. You could have just, called out some old satchel. Anything. You need something. You need something. But she's 63 now.
I know.
We need something. You're just laying up there.
He says, what's the name?
Satchel.
Go. Name.
Nehemiah. You know something. Carl Anthony Perkins. Carl Anthony Perkins. Say some old ass name. Oh, hell. And so, it would have helped. Now, for that reason, she said, I've never had an orgasm until this year. Now, here we go.
Wow.
Met this 42-year-old man, and we hit it off. I didn't think I'd fall for him, so I never told him my age or my sexual history. First time we was intimate, he didn't care how experienced I was. He did all the work. And I had several out-of-body experiences with him. This is what this whole damn letter about. Several out-of-body experiences with him. Every woman listening, ears pinned back when you said several out-of-body experiences. Because that's what all we want.
Hold on, Steve. We'll have part 2 of your response coming up in 23 minutes after the hour. Subject:
Nicodemus!
This young man has me weak in the knees. We'll get back into it right after this.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
All right. Come on, Steve. Let's recap today's strawberry letter. Carl is still laughing. The subject: this young man has me weak in the knees.
This lady, 63, black lady, ain't never been married, had no kids. Didn't have sex till she was 32. Wasn't that exciting. She ain't put a lot of effort into it. Everybody she ever dated told her that she just, laying there. You ain't got no passion or promise in the bedroom. That mean like when they tell you ain't got no promise in the bedroom, that mean like you ain't even trying to put forth no effort. I've told you several old names you could have been hollering out. Try something. Reach around there and spank him a little bit. Give him some type of encouragement, Bite him on his shoulder. Give him something. Dig your nails in the center of his back. Call out names. I don't care if it's a wrong name. Lazarus!
Lazarus.
Names out, Moses! Just up in here. And just something to give a man some type of inkling that you there.
That encouraged me.
But the first time we was intimate, you met this 42-year-old man, And first time we was intimate, you never told him your age or your sexual history. He didn't care how inexperienced I was. He did all the work, and I had several out-of-body experiences. That's what this whole damn letter about. I don't know what you wrote for, but I know what this letter about. It's them out-of-body experiences. See, he did all the work. You was laying there doing your usual. Nothing. But homeboy was in there turning, re-angling, pulling.
Yeah, come on.
Coming in hard left. I'm talking about just go low and then make a turn upward. He was in there, and you had several out-of-body experiences. But there's just one little problem. I'm ashamed of him. What? He's a thug, and he owns a barber shop, so he always in jeans, a hoodie, or a T-shirt. What you care? Yeah. This ain't about you going nowhere. This about he come over. The neighbors have seen him come and go, and I know it looks strange. He leaves late at night. He get there late. Yeah. You know what this is? But see, you know what you keep doing? You trying to talk yourself out of this too. Quit talking yourself out of every damn thing. You have had several out-of-body experiences. That's what this is. This ain't your soulmate. This is just somebody who is giving you some moments before your ass leave here. Now, doggone it, Myrtle, you're 63 years old. I'm just going to give her a name. We're dealing with old-ass names here. Now, Myrtle, listen to me. You ain't got to be proud of him. He a thug. He own a barber shop. He pull up in the driveway. Your neighbors have seen him come and go. It looks strange. He leave at night. I can't let any of your friends know about him. Family, why? He said he ain't seeing anyone else, and I'm special to him. That's not true. How he ain't seeing nobody else? Ain't no man 40-some years old ain't seen no. All them out-of-body experiences you having, how you think he learned how to do it? Hello. That ain't at the house by yourself practicing. I can tell you that right now. When you passing out-of-body experiences, it's because you know how to bring everybody out their body.
Put me in work, baby.
You done rolled some eyes in the back of the head and opened your eyes and saw it and went, okay, that's the move. Checkmate, let me mark that down. That's how you get experience. I may be hypnotized by the sex. You think? You ask any woman, has a man given them an out-of-body experience, and they ask them, was they hypnotized? Girl, in a damn trance. Children of the Corn. The Walking Dead. Chainsaw Massacre. Hell, Thriller video, Michael Jackson. Everybody came out the ground, started clapping. He got his head on straight, and I really enjoy talking to him. Yeah, he got his head on straight, and he take care of his business. Is this man out of my league? No, he ain't out your league. He in your house. He in your bed. How he out your league? And I need to leave him where I found it. Where did you find him?
Yeah, she didn't say.
You know, she a barber, he a barber, and he a thug. Where was you at, Myrtle? Where you met the barber and the thug?
Myrtle, cannot with Myrtle.
Or is it okay to have a secret maintenance man? You got one. Don't it feel okay? Go on and have yourself. So you ain't never been married. You ain't got no kids. You done talked yourself out of everything your whole life. Man, let him come through there.
Yes.
Do what you do. Lay hands on me.
Thank you, Steve. Post your comments on today's Strawberry Letter at Steve Harvey FM on Instagram.
Make a donation.
And don't forget to check out the Strawberry Letter podcast on demand as well. You're listening
to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
It is time now to check Steve's voicemails. And if you want to leave a message for Steve, and please do, we welcome you. 877-29-STEVE, 877-29-STEVE. Are you ready, Steve? This caller is a single mom who just needs some dating advice, Steve.
Hi. This message is for, well, it's a question. My name is Yasmin. We'll just leave it at my first name. And my question is, how does a young single mother deal with the dating world out there when she starts to realize that most men don't want to date a single mother, nor do they really want to give her a chance, because I guess they're passing judgment on her. I'm the mother of twins. They're still very small. They're only 3 years old, boy and a girl, and I really like this guy. And he's a great person, very successful. I'm very successful as well, but he doesn't want to take it to the next level because I'm a single mother. And I'd just like to know what Steve Harvey's opinion is, what I should do, how I should handle this, because it's very discouraging.
Well, first of all, don't be discouraged. Don't place the label on yourself, the fact that you are a single mother, that no one wants you, because that's not the case. Shirley was a single mother, found love again. Marjorie was a single mother of 3, found love again. There are millions of cases of people out there. So first things first, don't put that on yourself. Don't bring that negativity in your existence, and don't put it out there in the aura, in the universe. You are fine. Just like he was attracted to you, someone else will be attracted to you and will be mature enough to understand that you are a package. You are a very successful and attractive package. And just because you run up into some men who feel that way, there's a lot of men who don't feel that way at all. Matter of fact, there are a lot of men who are raising children that don't belong to them biologically.
You're one of them, Steve.
And doing a great job of it, too. And hats off to all of those men. And there's a man out there for you. But you cannot put into the universe that no one wants you, because that's not true. It's not after they find out. See, what's good for you is you're finding this out in time. Now, if they don't want you because you have kids, then they don't want you, period. And let's stop passing out the cookie for people that don't want the package.
Okay.
The cookie comes in the package. No package, no cookie.
No cookie.
And you'll be just fine. And everything is going wonderfully. And kill the baby talk, because it makes a lot of men come to you quicker.
We're moving on. All right, coming up next, more of the Steve Harvey Morning Show right after this. You're listening
to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
Are you hungry for the inside scoop on women's soccer?
I'm Sam Mewis.
And I'm Lynn Williams.
And we're professional soccer players, best friends, and the host of Snacks, the only women's soccer podcast hosted by active players that gets into the most recent news, gossip, and fun of the NWSL, the women's national team, and the delightful, delicious, wacky world of snacks.
It's a weekly show about women's soccer, our friendship,
the foods that we like, the places we get our hair cut,
the random things that we come up with in our daily lives.
And we get to talk to a bunch of our friends all the time, which is like one of my favorite parts about it.
That's also my favorite part too.
Each week we have guests like Kelly O'Hara, Megan Rapinoe, Julie Foudy, all giving you an inside look at the NWSL, the road to the World Cup, and women's sports culture.
So what are you waiting for? Listen to Snacks on the iHeartRadio app, Apple Podcasts, or wherever you get your podcasts.
Hey everybody, we know there are a ton of podcasts out there. Well, we have one we would love for you to check out. It is called the Pen Pals Podcast with Daniel Van Kirk and Rory Scovel. We are both stand-up comedians, we're actors, we're writers, but now, most of all, we are your pen pals.
Every single episode, we get 2 letters that we read from our listeners, our new pen pals. It can be about anything going on in their life, and sometimes we're also joined by guests like Will Ferrell.
I'm going to bring you up in front of the group, and I'm going to punch you as hard as I can in the stomach.
Rose Byrne.
This is West Hollywood. We keep it clean.
Judd Apatow.
If you use like Beats by Dre, is that considered handyman work?
Conan O'Brien.
I'm just showing you that my mind is quick, if not that funny.
And Mandy Moore.
We're all crossing the line together.
Listen to the Pen Pals Podcast on Will Ferrell's Big Money Players Network on the iHeartRadio app, Apple Podcasts, or wherever you get your podcasts.
Sincerely, your new pen pals, Daniel Van Kirk
and Rory Scovel.
All right, in trending science news, guys, listen closely to this. Dr. Shauna Swan, who is a professor of environmental medicine at New York City's Mount Sinai Hospital, made the startling claim in a new book of hers explaining that based on her research, male penises are getting historically smaller due to manufacturing byproducts. The substance in question is called phthalates, which are chemicals created in the production of plastics. When exposed to the human endocrine system, screws with our national hormone process, a dynamic that Dr. Swan says is affecting our reproductive organs. She cites different peer-reviewed studies in her findings, which say there's a scary trend of modern-day babies being born with noticeably shorter members, which she directly links to the phthalates, she says, are seeping into our toys and even some foods we eat, getting historically smaller due to manufacturing
Well, I ain't ate no toys, so I know good and hell well.
That's what she's saying. Well, plastics. She's saying plastics.
I don't eat plastic.
Plastic is what's doing it.
Which are chemical phthalates,
which are on me.
The substance in question is called phthalates, which are chemicals created in the production of plastics.
We gotta read the boxes now. Oh my
God.
So like if we drinking out of a plastic bottle, that's part of it.
Which, when exposed to the human endocrine system, messes up our hormone process.
I do.
Well, that is.
So she says, the doctor says,
but it's stunting your growth everywhere.
Shut up, Steve.
Shut up. Dr. Swan says, if we don't do something about this, men can be impotent by the year 2045.
How does she know all that? How many men she done checked to see?
She's a doctor.
And that's what she does.
How many people she done checked to know that
She's
this
a
is happening?
professor of environmental medecine. She
I know
works
good and
on...
hell well I'm going to be impotent by 2045. I already know that.
How do you know that? You're so healthy.
There's no way in hell I'm going to still be the man I am in 30 years. I already know that.
Wait, how old are you going to be? 94 at 30?
Yeah, I'm not even going to want to then.
Well, I mean...
I'm going to save all my energy for waking up tomorrow.
Yeah, and I said endocrine system. It's an endocrine system.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Endocrine. Now, what that look like? What endocrine look like? What is that? It's a cream?
No, you had that.
Okay, let me just tell you what it says in the dictionary. I looked it up. Secreting internally, producing secretions that are distributed in the body by way of the bloodstream. Hormones produced by the endocrine system. Of or relating to, affecting, or resembling an endocrine gland or secretion.
Man.
Endocrine.
Sound like it's a crisis.
Yeah. Well, right now,
I'm gonna keep checking mine daily and making sure it ain't losing.
You don't even know what it was. Like you check your prostate and give yourself waxes.
I don't even give a damn about stuff. It has no effect on me right now. So.
What'd you say, Steve?
It has no effect on me right now, so I don't give a damn about the story. Whatever gonna happen in 2045. How many years is that? 24, that's 24 years from now?
Yeah, 24 years from now.
23? Yeah, 23. I'll be what?
Oh, yeah, 23 years, my man.
I'll be 87.
Yeah.
You're not going to be concerned?
It's not going to be concerned about that.
What about the rest of the guys?
Aren't older men who take the blue pill, aren't they still active at that age, Steve? Some of them?
I'm going to be fine. I'm going to be chewing them like a candy, though. I'm gonna have them around my neck. It's like a Halloween necklace with the candy on it.
With the candy on it?
Yeah, I'm gonna just have Viagra around my neck, just like chitlets. Just every 5 minutes, I'm gonna just bite one off, chew it.
Wow. All right.
I have heard it all today.
You guys have been warned, so govern yourselves accordingly. More of today's trending stories in the Steve Harvey Morning Show coming up in about 20 minutes right after this.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
All right, Steve, Mr. Green Drink himself, Mr. Elevate You. How's it going? The product is out.
You know what? The product is going good. I want to thank everybody out there for all of your support for the Elevate You launch at Walmart. Because of this, Elevate You products got sold out rather quickly. At Walmart.com, they sold out, but now they are available again right now. So right now, everybody, you can go to Walmart.com and get all you want. You can get the greens and stick packs, the original flavor, the terry chart, and the chocolate. And we have three new products, gummies. They're for your digestive health. They're for your immune system, and they are for your metabolism. If you want to speed up your metabolism, feel more energy, we got them in gummies now. They taste really, really good, but they're very, very effective. I use them all the time because better health should be available for everybody. So check out a Walmart near you or go to Walmart.com. Just go to Walmart.com to make sure you get your greens and your gummies. So it is back in business. We sold out so quick at Walmart, they were just gone. And now they're back. Walmart.com. This product is the hottest new product on the market for your health. And I want everybody to get healthy, man, especially in my generation. And now younger people are getting hip to it, too. My daughter is using it. My daughter.
Beautiful. All right. Well, congratulations. Go to elevateyou.com. Thank you, Steve. Coming up at 33 minutes after the hour, we will play a round of Would You Rather right after this. You're listening
to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
Time now for a round of Would You Rather. Would you rather end every single phone call with I love you or accidentally call your partner the wrong name during lovemaking?
I'm gonna end it with I love you. I'm not gonna call nobody the wrong name.
Oh, no.
I'm not calling my wife the wrong name.
Ooh, Lord.
Be on the phone with Junior, getting off the phone here. I love you, Junior.
I love
you too, T.
I love
you. No, we gonna be here.
That wrong name. What about you, Steve?
Oh, no. No, I'm just gonna end it with I love you.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, cool.
Mm-hmm. Everybody.
Yeah.
Boy, that fight last night was off the chain, man. Woo! All right, Steve, love you.
Yeah. Love you too, dog.
Man, don't call anybody the wrong name. All right. Would you rather date the celebrity of your choice? The celebrity of your choice, or would you rather date the hottest person you actually know?
Hey. Oh, well, B. Yeah, B for me. Yeah, I was A this morning until Sheree started dating the boy
Martell.
Yeah, I was A.
So you're gonna date the hottest person you actually know,
which is still her. So Tommy, we know you're gonna date Hallie. We know this.
All day. All day, every day. Yeah. Matter of fact, I bought 2 lottery tickets. I don't know if I won yet. I got to go check my ticket.
Oh, Lord. All right. Would you rather eat mystery leftovers from your work refrigerator?
B.
Okay, not so fast. Or would you rather eat a stranger's leftover that they left on their plate at a restaurant? Ugh. Both of those are nasty.
What?
Both of those are nasty.
I'm not doing now one of them.
You got to pick one.
I'd rather starve.
Work refrigerator or a stranger's leftover?
Man.
On their plate.
Plate in a restaurant.
At a restaurant.
Man, you know how nasty that refrigerator is in that work?
I saw a dude eating off of a room service tray in the hallway once.
No.
Oh, I watched him sit there and some burger left. He picked that burger up and ate it, man.
Wow.
But he was a guest in the
walked
hotel?
right on up the hallway to his room.
Okay. Would you rather punch a wall with force or get punched in the chest with full force? Punch a wall with full force or get punched in the chest with full force? Which one?
We don't know. Who we talking about punching us in our chest? Who we talking? We don't know.
If it's Marjorie, I'll take the punch in the chest.
All right.
Is that big?
That's today's round of Would You Rather. Thank you, guys. Coming up at 49 minutes after the hour, it's our last break of the day, and we'll get some closing remarks from the one and only Steve Harvey right after this.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
Are you hungry for the inside scoop on women's soccer?
I'm Sam Ewis.
And I'm Lynn Williams.
And we're professional soccer players, best friends, and the host of Snacks, the only women's soccer podcast hosted by active players that gets into the most recent news, gossip, and fun of the NWSL, the women's national team, and the delightful, delicious, wacky world of snacks.
It's a weekly show about women's soccer, our friendship,
the foods that we like, the places we get our hair cut,
the random things that we come up with in our daily lives.
And we get to talk to a bunch of our friends all the time, which is like one of my favorite parts about it.
That's also my favorite part too.
Each week we have guests like Kelly O'Hara, Megan Rapinoe, Julie Foudy, all giving you an inside look at the NWSL, the road to the World Cup, and women's sports culture.
So what are you waiting for? Listen to Snacks on the iHeartRadio app, Apple Podcasts, or wherever you get your podcasts.
Steve, our closing remarks are back as well. What you have for us today?
Here we go. Here's a suggestion. Here's what I came up with for today. A suggestion of something I've learned that has helped me out dramatically in accomplishing my goals and attaining my dreams. I still have things I'm after, still have goals that I've not yet met and dreams that I haven't seen come true yet, but I'm working on them. And I know they will. And I know they will because I have mastered one technique of how to do it. I'm going to share it with you right now. If you are wanting something from God, this is just for spiritual people. If you're not a spiritual person, you can go and do what you want to do right now. Only this is for people who believe in God. When I want something for God, when I'm trying to reach a certain goal or fulfill a dream or attain something, I never go about it without his help. You know, the things that I do on my own, I'm just doing them, just simple stuff, like make sure I got water in my office so I can drink enough. I can do that, right? But let's say I have an aspiration or a dream that's pretty big, as are most of mine and as should yours be. You should dream as big as you possibly can. You should let your imagination lead you into the life that God has for you. Now, the way to do that is to first of all ask, because the scripture says you have not because you ask not. And then you have to believe. You have to have faith that God can do anything but fail. The third thing you need is a work ethic, an unrelenting work ethic. There's a scripture that says faith without works is dead. So after you ask for this incredible dream or vision or goal that you have, and you put the faith in it, the belief, you got to work, because faith without works is dead. Okay, cool. Now, the best way to accomplish your dreams and gifts, first of all, you should tie it to your goals and gifts, your goals and dreams. You have to tie it to your gift. Everything should be tied to your gift. Now, if you want an airplane or go on special trips, that has nothing to do with your gift. But the route that you're going to get to this goal and to this dream has to be tied to your gift. Okay, now, once you do that and you ask God for something that's impossible, be careful who you share it with, because sharing things from your imagination is not always in your best interest. Because your imagination is yours and yours alone. Other people can't see it. They don't see no way how. They just start shooting it down. But when you do ask God for this incredible thing, listen to me. The how-to is none of your business. Let me repeat that. When you ask God for your visions, your goals, your dreams, your aspirations, and you believe he'll do it, and you're willing to work as hard as you can to accomplish it, that's all that's required of you. The how-to is none of your business. Get out of the way. The reason there is no scripture that tells us as people to figure it out is because if you're asking God for something so big, you got to leave it up to him. You got to let him handle it. The how-to is not any of your business. The how-to is not up to you. It's up to your faith and your belief in a higher power. Stop tripping on the how-to. It ain't your business. The reason the how-to is not up to you, I have found in my life, is for this reason right here. Because my ways and my understanding is not enough to get me to where I want to go, be, have, and attain. To where I want to go, be, have, and attain. My ways and my understanding is not enough because I'm asking God for something so huge that I don't know how to get it. But I know that he does. You can't even fathom his ways. You can quit tripping. You can save yourself a lot of time. You can't Google his ways. You don't know the route he's going to take. You don't know how he's going to touch certain people's hearts along the way. You don't know how he's going to move people into position to get you exactly what you need, when you need it, and how you need it. You have no idea what God is going to do and how he's going to do it. So why trouble yourself with the how-to? Because it ain't your business. The how-to is not up to you. And the reason it's not up to you is because when you ask for something so great that you absolutely have to have God's help to get it, your ways and understanding is not enough. You won't be able to accomplish it because you can't even fathom his ways. You have no idea how he's going to go about it. You're clueless. You can't move the pieces the way God can. You can't do it, man. As a matter of fact, if you try, you are all in the way. Now you're going to mess it up. You are now blocking the blessing with concerning yourself with the how-to. The how-to is none of your business. You have to ask, believe, and be willing to work your tail off. That's how you accomplish it in life. And the how-to ain't your business. Those are my closing remarks. Y'all have a great weekend.
All right, Steve.
Yes, sir.
I like those. For all Steve Harvey contests, no purchase necessary, void where prohibited. Participants must be legal U.S. residents at least 18 years old unless otherwise stated. For complete contest rules, visit SteveHarveyFM.com.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
Are you hungry for the inside scoop of women's soccer?
I'm Sam Mewis.
And I'm Lynn Williams.
And we're professional soccer players, best friends, and the hosts of Snacks, the only women's soccer podcast hosted by active players that gets into the most recent news, gossip, and fun of the NWSL, the women's national team, and the delightful, delicious world of snacks.
It's a weekly show that features great guests from the world of women's soccer, recaps and previews of the biggest matches, and the two of us hanging out with you.
Listen to Snacks on the iHeartRadio app, Apple Podcasts, or wherever you get your podcasts.
Hey everybody, are you ready for a brand new podcast that you had no idea existed? I'm Rory Scovel.
And I'm Daniel Van Kirk, and it's the Pen Pals podcast. Maybe you've had a pen pal before. Well, you have two of them right now. You send us your letters about anything going on in your life. Got a mean grandma? Need a new haircut? Whatever it is, send it to us. And we have guests like Will Ferrell, Andy Samberg, Rose Byrne, Brett Goldstein, and Mandy Moore.
Listen to the Pen Pals podcast on Will Ferrell's Big Money Players Network on the iHeartRadio app, Apple Podcasts, or wherever you get your podcasts.
It's Tanya Sam, host of the Money Moves podcast powered by Greenwood, financial literacy podcast where we get straight to the steps to financial stability, wealth, and abundance. And we are back for season 2 with guests like Will Packer, Rich Fresh, and so many more entrepreneurs and experts sharing how they are making their money move. Tune in for new episodes Monday, Wednesday, and Friday to start getting your money moving. Listen to season 2 of Money Moves powered by Greenwood on the iHeartRadio app, Apple Podcasts, or wherever you get your podcasts.
What's up, y'all? My name is Mimi Walker, and I'm your resident Auntie Supreme over at Hand Me My Purse, the podcast. If you aren't familiar with Hand Me My Purse, it's a podcast that's all about diving into and understanding the nuances of Black culture, from social-emotional well-being to cultural matters, mental health, and just the life experiences that we have to face every day. Be sure to tune in every single Tuesday. Listen and follow Hand Me My Purse on the iHeartRadio app, Apple Podcasts, or wherever you listen to podcasts.